Hello bros, I'm Contestfix here, BroFive production, and the next part of Pokemon Go information. So, now I have actually leveled up most of my Pokemon. I made them really strong. My 6 best Pokemon, everyone is over 700. And actually, I have figured out how to also make them the strongest as possible. I got an EV 400 to 1063 and just evolving it. That is not bad. So now I got a Vaporeon 1063. And also, I don't know, the other Pokemon I evolved yesterday, they didn't get as high, but I guess Eevee does. Or maybe it was something special with that Eevee. I don't know. But when you shall never power up or evolve unless you have an experience tagger. No. I suggest like you're gonna go there. You're gonna go around, gather as many Pokemon candy and such as you can, and then in the end you're gonna use an experience egg and level them up. Because what I did, I powered up the Eevee from 300 to 400 and then evolved it, and it got this strong. And I also powered up a Golbat 200 to 749 and Pidgeot 400 to Pidgeot 716. I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but it got Tornado, and Tornado is a 60 attack, and that is pretty good. And I leveled up a lot yesterday. My Pokemon got so fucking strong. And I'm in level 15. I heard level 16 is when you can get Pokemon over 1000. This is over 1000. My Vaporeon is over 1000. So that's a little way you might actually be able to cheat the game. I don't really know. But at least that got me this strong. And I actually not have much more things to actually go through in Pokemon Go. So this might actually be the last clip, just so you know. But I gonna over everything I want to go. But I might go over more things with when the second generation comes out. And also, there are Pokemon Nest. I would suggest if you find a Pokemon Nest there, then you should stay there and capture them again and again and again. Because that means in a couple of hours of work, you could have let's just say there are Drowsies that spawn there. After a couple of hours of work, you can have a Hypno level 5000. Alright, maybe not for a couple of hours, but you could at least have a Hypno like 1500 or so for a couple of hours of work. Because you catch the Drowsy again and again and again. You get 100 Stardust from each, and you get of course also the Drowsy candy. You can at least get a lot of Drowsies that are very strong. Like you capture all the Drowsies and you save the strongest one, and you can have a lot of Hypnos that are very strong in the end. And that's what I suggest you do if you really want to have strong Pokemon, so you can take over a gym. Actually, I took over a gym. I had yesterday. I have to see. Is it still you know what? No, someone else, some other team took it over. But I took over a gym more than once. But there are so many bitches in that town that they're just taking over them back. You're not allowed to hold a gym for more than a couple of hours. That's really annoying. When I went to bed though, the gym was still taken over, and that was after like 6 hours. But now when I woken up, someone else took it over. Have taken it over, but at least I can hold the gym for a couple of hours, and I only had a 900 Pokemon on it because I evolved Vaporeon later on when I already had a Pokemon in that gym, so I couldn't hold it for very long. But I actually gonna do the same thing as I did yesterday. I'm gonna go into town, catch a lot of Pokemon, and level them up, and make them so strong that you can believe it. And I might actually get Jolteon today then. Already got Vaporeon, so I might actually get Jolteon today, because when I capture Eevees, everything gonna go to Jolteon. I'm gonna try to level it up to 400, and then I'm gonna evolve it and see if I can get another one at 1000. And then it's just Flameon left for me to get, and then I'm gonna actually capture an Eevee more, and I'm gonna power that up only. I'm gonna power that up so it's as strong as the others, because I really want an Eevee that is OP, because that would actually be very fun, because Eevee is one of the cutest Pokemon in the game, and Eevee is the only Pokemon that actually goes for cuteness on. Because, seriously, who would want an Eevee as a little pet these days? Because Eevee would, I can't describe it actually, but at least, when I get back after today, I might actually have another Pokemon, so that would be very nice. And I don't have much more to say right now, but at least if you want to level up your Pokemon, follow all the tips I've done in every episode. That will help you a lot. Of course, everyone wants to get more Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, but you just can't find them. I say this: don't try to find them. Sure, if you see them, go for it. But if you really want to level them up, hatch as many 2 kilometers egg as you can, because those hatch in 2 kilometers egg. They don't hatch in 5 or 10. They hatch in 2. So get as many 2 kilometers egg as you can, and you will have enough Squirtles, Charmander, and Bulbasaurs as you want. And that's at least how I does it. I have not hatched anyone else, but I get most 5 kilometers egg and 10 kilometers egg. Actually, I got more 10 kilometers egg than 2. So I only hatched 3 no wait. I hatched 5 2 kilometers egg and like 6 10 kilometers egg, and I have a lot of 5 kilometers egg. I lost count of 5 kilometers egg a while ago. At least that's what I can suggest. Of course, if you want to, as one person did in New York, get all the Pokemon and so, I suggest you actually get as many eggs as you can and use lures, instants, XP egg. That's how you get up fast. They are suggesting you use XP eggs and actually they are lucky eggs, so I call them XP eggs, but lucky eggs and incense at the same time. Apparently if you do that, you level up very fast, but I think that's because the Pokemon appear. But you can use a lure, and that will give them pretty much the same result. But if you use lure, incense, and lucky egg, I think you could level up faster than it's technically possible. But at least I leveled up from the halfway to level 14 to halfway to level 15. On the half I lose lucky egg and lure, but I leveled up like 10 Pokemon, so you can understand why I leveled up so fast. But that's all I have for Pokemon Go for now. So if it gets updates and I found out some things that has changed and so, I will tell you. But there's one thing that is very important that you should fix. It's that your Pokemon should be able to heal themselves, instead of you always using up all your potions to make them get to full health again. That's at least the one thing I think they should do. Because seriously, like in 24 hours the Pokemon should have full health again. That should they actually do. Or they should actually put up Poke Centers like little here and there, like one in every town or something like that. And that's all I have. So at least hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time if I found out something more. BroFive!